So, Jimmy was just struck by the maw of a giant-looking snake creature. It is wrapped around your leg. Whoa. You had just taken 6 damage, and the rest of you spin around as you see this thing lift Jimmy like up into the air, dangling him by his leg.
Well, I've summoned Random Hand. Okay, so first thing I do is I chuck Random Hand, the sacrificial dagger I have that I never use, and I order Random Hand to fly up there and cut him free.
So this thing has Jimmy in his mouth, and it's standing on its hind legs. Like, okay, let's describe this creature.
Yes, please.
This is a giant reptilian-looking creature. It has probably a 4-foot-long neck, and its head is probably a foot wide, and it has snapped its jaws and sunk its fangs into Jimmy's thigh.
So what, does it have an anaconda for a head or a python for a head?
Basically, and it also has it as its tail. But you also see these two very thick kind of reptilian legs, and a pair of, well, actually, I guess it's 2 sets of legs. So there's 4 legs, but this thing is standing on its hind legs with Jimmy up in the air, and you notice on its head is a pair of horns, except for one of the horns has been cut off.
Is this the beach logger? Is this a big beach logger?
I think the beach logger had a very different description. Wasn't the beach logger biped?
Beach logger had a snake head, didn't it? And it walked on its hind legs. Oh, hold on. The beach logger head.
Let's kill this thing and determine it later.
Alright.
If anyone wants to spout lore, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll spout lore.
Meanwhile, okay, so forget my thing of cutting him free now. I know more.
Alright, I know something interesting.
So, is this happening before or after the werewolf camp? Well, I guess it would have to be after, in case
this is after.
Jimmy dies or something.
Yeah. So, roll an 8. Something interesting. This thing's kind of far away from its home.
Alright, Bellaurus, kind of looking at it, says this thing isn't supposed to be here!
Yeah, it's not supposed to be on my thigh.
And maybe you notice, now that you say that, you see it has a bunch of scars. Maybe it's, missing an eye. It's, pretty battered up.
Either way, Marley has commanded Random Hand to stab it.
Alright, but I will say, Bellaurus would know then that this is not a creature of the night.
Correct.
Yeah.
Also, can we get Jimmy to roll a... so Jimmy, you feel the fangs seep through your thigh, and suddenly you just feel this burning, kind of it burns in your thigh, and then it just starts to go numb.
Oh boy, I'm poisoned.
This happened in Grimwood, too.
Will you please roll your Constitution? Alright. Yeah, you feel your leg is starting to fall asleep, but it's not quite asleep. What do you guys do?
I can't lose my leg. Without an eye I can deal with, but I need this leg. Help!
Well, alright, yeah, I'm gonna roll my attack roll for Random Hand now. I'd order him to fly up there and stab at the creature's face.
I'd like to roll tools at a trade. Just get...
Yeah.
Nice.
Spirits do a d8 of damage, as opposed to my
and
d6.
I have 1 hold to spend on my equipment.
Good job, Random Hand, you're
Yeah.
You're going for it.
You stab it real good.
And despite the fact that it doesn't have any bullets, yeah, Marley draws the 6-shooter, because it makes him feel better to hold it in this situation.
Yeah, sure.
You could like pistol whip it, use it as a melee weapon.
Yeah.
So you notice Random Hand has like a little trouble getting the knife through. Like you notice there's a little bit of resistance before the knife like sinks all the way in. This thing, after being stabbed, it like shakes Marley or shakes Jimmy around
Oh!
and swings its tail to hit you, Marley.
I'm going to defy danger dex. I want to dive backwards. Dive out the way.
Okay, so since it's now busy shaking Jimmy around because it's trying to hit Marley, which means that, its grip on Jimmy isn't as strong as it was, I am going to spend my hold on the throwing dagger, which flies true, which buys us a moment whilst the creature deals with it.
Sure. So let's see here. Yeah, Marley, you're able to hop over the tail, but the tail like stops on a tree that's nearby, and you notice it like puts a pretty big crack in the tree. The dagger sinks into this thing's neck, and it immediately like looses Jimmy from its mouth as it like screams.
Nice.
Hisses.
Does the tree look like it's going to collapse?
It looks like it could collapse soon.
I look at the tree, I look at the creature, I take a step out of what I believe will be the tree's, out of its trajectory when it collapses, and I start taunting the creature to come at me.
Yeah, this thing definitely responds to your taunt and leaps forward.
Am I still being grabbed by it?
You're on the ground.
Good.
Oh, you're on the ground. But I yelled, Bellaurus. I don't know how the fuck I think Bellaurus could do this, but I yelled, Bellaurus, the tree! And I'm gonna go for another dodge. I'm gonna try and jump further back, get clear of the tree, get clear of the creature.
Thing is, whip tricks. It says when you use your whip to trip or disarm an enemy. That would not apply to me, like, pulling the tree down, right?
No.
You'd have to bullshit something else too.
I mean, we could just have you roll strength to pull it down with your whip. Like, you're proficient with your whip, so hitting a stationary target like a tree would not be hard.
Alright, so I don't have to roll to actually hit the tree then.
Nah. You just roll to see if you can pull the tree down.
Alright, so just roll strength to see if I can do this?
Well, first, Marley needs to see if he can get out of the way of this thing's jaws.
This is a very bad idea if I don't make this dodge roll. But go ahead anyway. Hey!
Nice.
Feel it.
Alright.
Yeah. So this thing's snake head darts out and like snaps open air as you leap over it.
Let's see if I get this down. If I do this. Nope.
Oh.
I am not strong enough with my one hand right now.
Yeah.
I think while you're distracted with the tree, this thing, you didn't notice it, but this thing's tail like swung out of nowhere while you were trying to pull it over.
Defy danger.
Let me see what my roll was. Oh, you take 9 damage.
Alright. Does that ignore armor?
No.
Alright, cool. I take 7 damage.
Yeah, this thing's like thick tail just smacks into you.
So, while all this is happening, I'm gonna have Random Hand do another, like, fly past and cut at it.
What happens if it attacks Random Hand? If it deals damage, does it just lose pack?
It loses pact if it's wounded or fatigued.
Okay.
At least I believe that's the case. I don't see anything that would point to the contrary.
Yeah.
And he's doing alright as far as... Yeah, so... I still haven't got that move yet, so every time I am asking, like, telling Random Hand to attack it, I am shouting that command.
Alright, roll your damage.
Oh, I just realized you're a freaking Pokemon master.
I am!
Or trainer, not master.
Random
Let's not get ahead
Hand!
of ourselves.
Slash!
Nice damage.
Actually,
Okay.
I say slash, I'm picturing this sacrificial dagger I got as, like, the dagger from Uncharted 2. That weird fucking thing.
Don't know.
I'll pull up a picture.
So, because you keep shouting, this thing's attention is just focused on you, and it goes to like bite you again.
Okay, well, I'm gonna roll dodge after I copy this image link. Oh, I copied it direct from Google, so fuck it. I'm just gonna roll Dex now and do that afterwards. Yeah, I'm dodging a lot. That's really Marley's only defense in this situation. I run away.
Combat rolls.
Combat rolls, flipping out. No.
Oh no.
No. Its jaws sink pretty deep into you for 7 damage.
Okay.
Ow.
Does this
And-
ignore armor?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, 7 damage. Yeah.
Yeah, and when you this thing snaps like into your torso, and it's like got you. You know, this thing's mouth can probably fit around your torso.
Oy.
You feel its like fangs sink into your abdomen. Will you please roll con as this kind of burning numbness starts seeping in?
Oh, damn it.
Ooh boy, I'm sure you mark XP for those.
I will. By the
yeah.
way, good news. I'm level 4.
Hey.
Yeah, the bad news, you go limp.
I can't even talk in this state, can I?
Yeah, no, it's just you feel it like move up through your lungs, like through your mouth, and like, you
Please
can't
tell me
move it
Jimmy's on his feet now. I
Hi.
don't want to be fighting this alone.
Where is Heather Space in all this? Can she hear any of this?
That's-
Come
yeah,
back.
She's
like-
scouting.
Yeah, can I hear any of this? I mean,
You might be able to hear like something in the background that's just like you hear something like ooh, 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 ooh.
So, Austin, I don't know what the case is in this, but you can make Random Hand an NPC in this situation, or just let him do nothing.
Ice and fire both.
You know, I think you're not unconscious, so it's still alive, but I think it's just gonna float there because it usually only acts when ordered, right?
Yeah, and I can't order it by fort yet.
Right.
Oh,
It
boy. I got the move to heal you guys. I should have got the move so I could fucking. That's the next one I plan to get anyway.
The only way it can act without orders is if it's doing flavor shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To give the middle finger, it can do that. You can flip the monster off if it wants.
Yeah.
So
It's flipping the
so-
monster off.
this thing drops to all fours and just starts like moving backwards at like a pretty fast rate,
Marley
Oh,
and it.
God.
dragging Marley with him.
All right, Jimmy, you gonna do something here?
I'm up. Oh, hey you. Snake thing. Nobody bites my leg. This is a perfectly fine leg. You piece of shit. And Yumi's gonna roll volley.
Marley's just
Roll
thinking
bully.
this is not how I
Volley.
deserve to die.
Roll to bully.
Nice. Roll your damage. Good shot. Yeah, you send a bullet flying into this thing. Blood
And I'm gonna-
splatters everywhere.
And
actually, Heather Space, upon hearing like gunshots, is
Yeah.
going to and head back to the party. See
and
what's what.
I'm going to roll whip tricks.
Sure. What do you roll to do?
I don't roll whip tricks. Apparently, I don't do a whip trick. No. On a 6 or below, choose one, but you're put in a tight spot. The GM will tell you how. I wanted to pull whatever he was holding out of his hand
Disarm
with
him.
Marley. Yeah, disarm with Marley. Is that a thing I can do?
I don't think.
Okay.
You know what? Sure. Yeah. You crack your whip, and this thing's like good eye, and it freaks out and just like drops him and starts running away.
Oh,
So,
okay.
When you say I'm numb, are we talking sleep paralysis levels of I can't move anything? I just.
Oh yeah, sleep paralysis levels.
So if it's
Okay.
just if it's dropped Marley but it's running away, I'm gonna let it run away. It's not a creature of the night that I'm sworn to slay. Again, I'm not a slayer. I don't I don't do that. It was clearly
So-
just protecting itself out of fear.
So you put yourself in a spot though. When your whip comes back, it wraps around that tree. And as you
boy.
like go to pull it forward, the tree just like falls over. You might want to try getting out of the way.
By danger.
I was honestly hoping,
I
even though it
did
would
it.
kill me, I was really hoping you say it
Combat
starts falling towards Marley.
I
Does
combat
it
rolled.
fall towards Marley as well?
No.
Aw.
I combat
just-
rolled out of the way.
Yeah, you dodge out of the way as this tree just impacts the ground.
Alright.
So
Alright.
you guys
I
try to
go.
Do you guys try to stop this thing as it's just
No.
fleeing?
No, I don't. Bellaurus is far more concerned with Marley, and Bellaurus goes over and has Marley by the shoulder. It starts like slapping, like kind of like, gently slapping Marley's face. Boy, you all right?
Jimmy, do you try to stop it?
Nah, Jimmy's like, yeah, run away, piece of shit.
Okay.
I try and blink once for yes.
Yeah, you notice you can't blink.
Oh,
Alright, Bellaurus goes, dear God, the boy is catatonic.
Oh dear.
So does Heather Space like get there by now?
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, Heather Space sort of drops down, walks over to Marley. So, what's he done now?
It's like, a large creature that's been through some trouble recently came and attacked us. In the chaos, it managed to bite Marley. I imagine it was venomous.
Yeah, Heather Space slaps Marley.
Actually, I should spout lore on that. If I know anything.
I wanna roll charisma to, in my weakened state, give Heatherspace a disapproving stare.
Okay, yeah, I don't know anything about that. I'm just guessing that it was venomous, but I don't know any specifics or anything interesting.
But so Heather Space slaps Marley. I'm assuming no response.
Yeah, there's no response.
Yeah, she sort of rolls his face around. She's gonna poke him in the eyeball, like to see if that makes him blink or anything.
Hey, can I ask Austin? Can I roll intelligence to spout lore on this?
I mean, you're thinking. Think
Tell
away.
us.
Yeah, I know it's not going to do any good, but it might be interesting. It's not.
Sorry. It's poison seep to your brain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna discern me some realities.
So yeah, I mean, you poke his eye. There's no response.
Okay,
Nice.
what here is useful or valuable to me?
Useful or valuable to you?
You know, it's funny and all that, being bitten by a monster. Marley is most terrified right now, not of that creature coming back, but of what Heatherspace is going to do to my eyeballs.
Well, the most valuable thing just ran away from you.
Oh, okay. Oh, we probably could have gotten some anti-venom from it if we had killed it.
If only.
Ah, yeah, if only. Bellaurus slings Marley over his shoulder and says,
Before he does that, Heather Space puts her cowboy hat and plague mask on Marley. Is taking selfies with paralyzed Marley.
Can I just say that right now Random Hand is giving the middle finger to Heatherspace?
What? No, random hand. I actually no. That's something else. While she's poking Marley's eye, she motions her random hand to come over and
the
also
way.
poke Marley's eye.
Can Marley hear us and see us? By the way.
Yeah.
All right. So Bellaurus slings Marley over his shoulder and says to the party, "I'm afraid we're going to have to abandon the rest of the mission for now. Our comrade is catatonic, and we must get him back to paradise."
Heather
Jobe.
Space sort of looks in his eye upside down. Do you think he can hear us or see us?
If you can, Marley, just know that we will do everything in our power to help you out of this state.
Roll a spout lore to see if you know if he can still hear and see you.
Oh, okay.
If I know.
Oh, actually, oh yeah. There, Heather Space was going to actually try and spout lore, not necessarily on the type of what happened to him, but just to see if she recognizes the symptoms, what level of paralysis. Yeah, nope.
No one knows anything
Look at all
about this.
that XP.
Heather
Sure.
Space isn't a doctor.
I already tried to spell
Say-
more on the venom.
Can I say that Marley goes to sleep and levels up? No, I'm not going to say that.
Alright. Yeah.
I'm honestly
Yeah.
scared we're gonna be attacked by something else, and fucking
Well, we need
Jimmy's
to
gonna
get
use
back
me as
to
a weapon.
paradise now.
Yep.
How about you, Jimmy? Is there anything you want to do?
Nope. Let's go back to paradise.
Ooh, actually, can I discern realities to see if Marley can feel it when I'm like jabbing him and whatnot?
Sure. As
All
far
right,
as
Heather
we're
Space-
aware, he can't feel it. There's
I
like
would-
no reaction.
I'm an XP
Heather
fountain.
Space
Fuck.
spends the entire time like trying to figure this out, like keeps on like hurting him in new ways to try and see
I
if
believe
she
I
can
gave.
find
I
some
shouldn't have. I shouldn't have given that healing potion to Jimmy.
You shouldn't have.
All right.
Let's carry
Do
him.
you guys just try to go back to paradise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the way back, 20-mile walk. All
Yeah.
right.
Well,
Oh no! Wait, guys. Healing springs.
Those weren't actually healing springs. That was just a hot spring.
What does what does Marley Austin I guess what does Marley have in his inventory?
I will tell you, because why am I telling you this? This just means I'm going to get it stolen. So I have my summoning stone.
well, you're not just gonna get it stolen because Heather Space is not the one carrying you.
That's true, but she
So?
also has teleporting hands. Dungeon rations, heavy clothing, which I'm wearing, the sacrificial dagger, which random hand is carrying and probably floating a few feet away from me. 1 coin, and my empty 6-shooter.
Okay. I guess nothing really worth taking.
Oh, thanks.
We're
What a
about a
saving
mile
grace.
and a half away from the road. And then we just follow the road.
Sure, so let's see if you can make it to the road.
Alright.
Who wants to scout ahead?
Has to be Heather Space.
I guess Heather Space will again, yeah. It's the same thing I got last
That's
time.
the same thing. Pick one.
And I'll navigate.
You get the drop on whatever lies ahead.
Good call. All right, let's roll and navigate.
Navigate. Come on, baby. God damn it! It's always on the navigates.
So mark an XP.
We need to hire a fucking tracker. Or
Oh my god.
This is why followers exist.
yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna have to do something.
we have to hire someone to take the fucking burden off of us.
Imagine if you guys like hadn't gotten like Joshua and Joseph and had just had to just straight up navigate the grass sea on your own in a boat.
Oh,
That
wouldn't
would've
that
been
have fun?
The game would have ended there. You just would have gotten lost at sea.
Yep.
Okay. Let's roll some dice. So, Mr. Bellaurus, Mr. Henway,
Yeah.
please roll a d12.
My fault. I can't believe I shouldn't have named him Henway.
Sorry, 3d12.
Okay. The Henway name is cursed.
You took it upon yourself. Also, here is the dagger I'm talking about. Well, or at least the thing that came with the special edition.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you make it back to the road, no problem.
Alright, cool.
Hmm.
Well, I'll follow along the road then, back to paradise.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You probably what's the average walking speed?
About
Average
34
walking.
miles per hour.
Yeah, I believe that's it. Average walking speed, yeah, because none of
Yeah.
us are like running or anything, especially since Bellaurus is carrying Marley over his shoulder. About 3.1 miles per hour.
So, okay, we'll say about 3 miles an hour. So that's like, I'll take the average. That's like 19 miles.
Actually, you say, but Heather Space might carry Marley.
No.
She can,
Bellaurus.
with gravity powers. Whenever she's, whoever she's touching is also affected by her gravity alterations.
Well, since you're scouting ahead, I think Bellaurus is carrying Marley.
Yeah.
So let's see. It took us about an
6
hour and a
hours.
half to get to the road, and then it would have been
Okay.
3 months.
Well, we'll say 6 hours total.
Yeah.
By the
All right.
time you get to Paradise, Marley, you have feeling again in all of your extremities. So like your feet, your hands, and your head.
Okay, so I can talk then.
Yeah.
So yeah, Marley just announces, just in a slurred voice, "Okay."
Bellaurus looks. It's good that you can talk, but no, you are not.
Because I'm still numb, and because I'm still numb or I was bitten, I don't feel any pain. So I just go, "It's fine. I feel nothing."
So, what do you guys do once you're back in Paradise?
Is the doctor's office still crowded with plague people?
Oh yeah, it seems even more busy now than when you left the first time.
Well, okay. Bellaurus then instead decides to take him to into the foyer. Just because he needs a table to lay him down on at least. If we can't get a bed.
I have the plague doctor's mask on me and a hat.
Yeah. It's good that you had the plague doctor's mask. You don't want you catching the plague too.
Yeah.
So are all of
Big
you
old
just done this
fucking
together?
No, Heather Space is gonna sort of go off and walk around town by herself, and actually, she's gonna look to see if she can spot Ellen.
Sure.
Marley, can I try rolling? You can totally say no to this. Can I try rolling spout lore again to see if I remember or just know anyone in town who we could fence that idol to?
Sure. Yeah.
We have no
you're the
money. I probably need medicine and bandages.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be on my mind at the moment.
So Bellaurus has laid you on a table in the foyer, where everybody usually drinks. Actually, how active is saloon party in right now?
Actually, hold on. So I'm pretty sure there's a move for that. It's not intelligence.
For knowing where people are. But doesn't that move cost money, actually?
No, that's when you carouse.
Let me look through basic moves.
I mean, there's the supply one. Oh, or the recruit one.
Which is recruit based on?
Recruit is... Oh, nothing.
It's just a straight 2d6.
Well, you get some additions when you say what you're looking for. But not recruit.
That would be...
I'm not...
that would be
based
hiring
off
help.
Supplies based off charisma. Well, we're going to do followers in the Perilous Wilds book, so I don't know what that entails. I think you could roll a supply roll.
To just see if I know a fence or someone who would know. Okay, so supply is charisma. When you go out to buy something, okay, yeah, I will roll charisma, which is worse than my intelligence. Let's ignore that intelligence roll then, or maybe make it about the guy afterwards. I don't know if we do find something.
Yeah, sure. No, that's fine.
Charisma. This is worse.
Nice.
Hey. There we go. Would have been a 10 if not for the -1.
7 to 9, you'll have to pay more or settle for something similar. And we're looking for...
We're selling in this case. But, shit. Either way, yeah.
Alright, so,
we're just looking for someone who deals in antiquities, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Marley will just have to like grab my arm while I'm laying him down and like
Say his name. That's pretty much what I was
Yeah.
planning on doing, to be honest. That was the extent of my plan.
So let's roll me 2d12.
Okie dokie.
Ten and 5. Interesting. Oh, this is great. All right, so yeah, you know a guy. His name is
Greasy
what's his
Steve.
name? Greasy Steve. All right, Greasy
Stevie
Steve.
Grease.
No, we have to go with Greasy Steve. Greasy Steve has a weird quirk, though. He's a really big skeptic. Like he can get a little paranoid, you know.
Hmm.
But you know he'll probably buy that for a fairly good price.
Alright, so yeah,
Probably
he puts me
not
down
the
on the table.
1400 that it's worth, but
So he puts me down on the table, and with every bit of strength, I let's just say I notice the idol just sticking out of his pocket, and I think, oh, I need medicine, I need money, we need fucking bullets, and I just like grab Bellaurus by the arm. He's gonna always say, "Greasy Steve,
what is it, boy?
Greasy Steve, don't mention
Ooh.
monsters," and then I pass out.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let's cut to Jimmy. What are you doing? Jimmy?
Read.
Whoops! My mic was muted. Sorry for that. I muted it earlier when I was sneezing like a madman. Jimmy is actually just, deciding that he needs a drink. Goes to the local bar.
The bar.
Okay.
We're in it.
Yeah.
But
Well,
Well-
shut up. Well, shut up. He goes to the bartender and says, "One drink, please."
So, as you're making your way towards the tavern, so two of you went to the doctor's office. One of you went to the tavern, and the other one is going to the tavern. So Heather and Jimmy are both going to the tavern, right?
Yeah.
yeah. Well, Heather's Space sort of,
Well, I've been
is going to explore a bit, see
Well,
if she can find Ellen
Didn't
or anything else.
Bellaurus
interesting.
take me to the inn and lay me on a table?
I thought he
Not
took
the
you to the
doctor.
doctor's.
At
No, I
first,
took
but
him- I
he
took him to
decided
the inn.
against it because I have giant gaping wounds in my side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Jimmy goes up to the bar then and he just says, "One drink, please."
I love this. This is like Bellaurus is all concerned for Marley, lays him on the table, and it's like Jimmy follows us thinking he cares, even though he just goes and immediately orders a drink.
So I think people clear the way, let you put him down on the table, and some people are like, "Oh my gosh, is he okay?"
I
mean-
give a limp thumbs up before I say the Greasy Steve message and pass out.
It's
So,
like,
he's got some bloody marks, but you guys have probably patched those up with like cloth or something.
yeah. Bellaurus explains to the people asking, "We ran into a large reptilian creature out in the Silent Woods. He took the brunt of a really bad bite."
Oh, I'm so sorry. You found a beach logger.
That was a beach logger.
Marley is asleep,
Whoa.
but incredibly mad.
Yeah, they're most known for their poisons. I thought everyone knew about them.
I'm afraid I'm
Maybe
not
that's
from
just,
around here.
weird. Yeah.
This thing was gigantic, though.
Oh yeah, they're massive.
I guess the ones Snake saw back there were just like babies.
Yeah, I guess.
No, they were all the same size.
Oh, okay.
Damn, I went toe to toe with that thing solo. Well, the first
Well,
one. I mean, call it toe
ran
to toe.
away.
It's like
I tried
it's like,
to. It backed away. It ran away. I scared it.
Alright, so Bellaurus nods and says, "Well, in any case, we're gonna need to find some anti-venom. Anything that can help him."
Oh, the beach lugger's venom isn't poisonous or isn't fatal. It'll
Oh,
pass.
well, oh, that's nice. Well then, that's good to know. Now if I
Yeah.
get coin, you can just spend it on an inn for a few days. Oh, yeah, we could do that because recover when you do nothing but rest and comfort and safety. Rests 3 days, it'll be gone, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, it'll be so. In the 6 hours it took you to get to paradise, a lot of it had already worn off.
Alright,
So I mean, even in like a night's rest, will make sure
Alright.
it's all gone.
that's good. Well then, I turn to some people who are concerned and say, do you know who this greasy Steve is?
Roll. Love parlay.
Marley?
Yeah.
If they can find me Greasy Steve, a notoriously hard man to get a hold of. Alright.
Yeah.
I don't have any...
You don't have any leverage.
Leverage is something they would want for telling me they would want that I have for telling me where Greasy Steve is.
Take
Sure.
my
So
bloody
maybe-
body off the table.
So maybe you say, "Where's Greasy Steve?" and they respond with, "Well, that depends. Do you have any coin?"
Okay, so Bellaurus kind of using his hand, the hand that he has, rubs his chin and says, I don't have any coin now, but when we find him, I have a very, very valuable artifact to sell him. If you get him to me, you can share in the bounty. I'll give you a cut.
All right, roll it.
Wait.
Ooh, 7.
7. Alright. If I still had that -1, it would have been a fail. But, they'll need
79.
concrete assurance of my promise.
Right now.
Alright, yeah. I show them the idol.
They look at the idol. Say, that's mighty impressive. Okay, all right. Here, I'll take you to Greasy Steve.
Right.
We can negotiate the deal once we're there.
Lars nods.
I want to be awake for this, but I can't point that out in character
Nope.
right now.
You're going with the guy that's going with them is the guy who does not have an eye for business.
All right, so let's go see what Heather Space is up to.
I like to point out that Jimmy just went to the bar and he hasn't been served a drink yet.
Austin, could I level up in this time since I'm out of it, or is that unfair?
No, you're not. Since you're not out of it. If you end up taking a rest, you can level up.
All right.
Actually,
Well,
actually, no,
I'm gonna say
You
just
can have the
for
coin to buy a drink.
I have a coin, but I ain't giving him my coin, and he doesn't know about my coin. I ain't supporting his habit.
Marley's one solitary coin.
I need that
So,
coin.
Jimmy, do you have any coin?
yes, I have free coin.
All right, yeah. You toss a coin down, and you're immediately served.
Ah, thank you. It's just look. Yeah, do I get the whole bottle? Actually,
No,
god damn it! How much for a whole bottle?
I'm
5
imagining.
coin.
What about the 3/5 of a full?
It's time to haggle.
Jimmy is like,
Alright,
fine.
you roll charisma.
Nah. Jimmy is like, nah, it's fine. I'll deal with one drink.
All right, so
So, bartender, have you ever lost an eye before?
he starts like telling you the story. It's like, well, you see, and then he pulls down his eyelid, and you see it's like a glass eye.
Ah.
All right, Heather, what you doing?
All right, Heather Space is essentially going to just like look around, and specifically, she's going to see if she can find Ellen, see if she
Sure.
can spot her around, and just if anything else interesting.
Yeah,
catches her.
let's discern some realities.
Ooh, okay.
10.
Nice.
I'll be back in 1 second, just grabbing a beer.
Ready?
A bear?
Okay. What here is useful or valuable to me?
Yes.
Or is this just to, like, find...
No, this is you kind of surveying the town.
Okay.
You notice another doctor shop has like sprouted up, and you notice like there's more plague victims at the what was his name?
Oh, you mean the
Name
doctor?
the other doctor?
Yeah, no, we named him.
Oh, the other doctor.
The other doctor.
Was it Schwartz?
Schwarz, yeah.
Yeah,
Plague
yeah,
doctor.
the doctor. Yeah, the doctor we went to was
You
Schwartz.
notice Dr. Schwarz's clinic is like packed, so packed that like another clinic has opened up.
Good time to be a
I need to
doctor.
add a new person to Paradise. For Greasy Steve.
Oh, yeah.
How greasy is he?
So there's another clinic in town. So we've got a
A new clinic in town.
new clinic in town?
A new clinic in town.
God damn it.
Where is a good picture of him on Twitter?
Oh wait, no, that's not.
Greasy Steve. We have Dead End. We have Greasy Steve. I think we're getting dangerously close to having too much right
Oh,
to
don't forget the names of your guns.
Oh yeah.
All right. What are your other two questions?
What here is not what it appears to be?
What here is not what it appears to be. So there's still this false illusion that you've noticed that everything's okay. You know, the people in the tavern were smiling, they were drinking, they were trying to have a good time. But it doesn't seem that way. It seems like Paradise is getting worse. Like, quicker than you would have expected it to.
Okay, and who's really in control here?
I don't remember Greasy Steve looking that cool, to be frank.
Oh no, no, that's concept art.
I know.
Concept art of Greasy Steve.
Oh,
The real Greasy
don't you
Steve
know?
was a fucking scummy looking motherfucker.
Yeah, he was way more scummy looking in the actual game. I just can't find a picture of him in game.
Gotcha.
Okay,
he's
so-
a character to write the Hell Retribution. Okay.
So I was just like, at some point we also need to meet Greasy Steve's rival, Stevie Grease. Steve. But then I googled Stevie Grease, and this guy showed up. And I mean, it says his name is Charming Woody though, so I feel like I don't know.
Okay.
That's pretty much how I picture Greasy Steve.
But Snake, you do realize something.
Hmm?
We have to somehow work in King Dick.
And Colt. Colt's easy enough.
Called Antvil 666 Meat Hook.
Me
You know what? I might actually change my backstory to that my gang was literally just the fucking Right to Hell gang. Except minus Greasy Steve.
Discord has chat.
Discord has chat.
Oh no.
Discord is dead.
Discord has gotten destroyed. Hey, good man. Hey, kissy No, hey, good man. Are you still recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, we need this on the archive, right?
Who? Hey, Rocky. Hey, kissy You're the set cat.
I guess I'll stop
Okay.
recording until
My cat.
it's unshitted.
I get this staring at me.